Hello and welcome to Beach View, our podcast about different stuff and/or things. It's been a while since we've done a music episode, so we're doing that.
That's right. Music is one of our favorite topics. So today we thought we would talk about what's some songs that you just can't stand to hear anymore because they were so overplayed.
Yes, it's a common feature of life sometimes. A song gets popular and you hear it just too much.
Exactly. So whether it's like overplayed on the radio or on a streaming service, or like you just overplayed it way too much, or someone you know overplayed it way too much, and now anytime it comes on, you just instantly reject it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of songs for me, obviously. I listen to music, I guess, a lot. I mean, I don't know. I guess same as the average person, but there are certain songs that just like trigger me that I'm just like, oh, I cannot listen to this any longer.
Yeah.
So do you have some songs like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody does. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to start off or you want me to start off?
You start off.
Alright, so one that I've already talked about on this podcast. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wow, that song was everywhere at the time, and I still cannot stand to listen to it.
It just gets stuck in your head, though, you know? It's a catchy little tune.
I guess, I don't know. I can't, that's one of those, I can't evaluate it, on its own merits. I just think of, hearing it all the time.
Yeah. I can see that. But, I mean, I like that song.
Yeah.
Well, one for me is, do you remember Gnarls Barkley?
Yes.
Circa 2006, the song Crazy.
Oh, I like that one.
I just heard it so much, and I remember one of my friends liked it and would play it a lot. And so now when I hear it, I'm like, I don't want to hear this song. It's not a good song. I just can't. Yeah. So,
see, I never heard that one too much, so.
Yeah. I think, people can ruin songs for you, you know?
Yeah.
But I have to disagree with you on the Taylor Swift, so you can disagree with me on this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. So, my next one is a song I kind of liked. I'm not sure this ever hit, mainstream big, but it was big on alternative radio. It was Riptide by Vance Joy. Have you heard that one?
Oh, it sounds familiar. I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's I think a ukulele song. It's an acoustic thing.
Okay.
It's kind of that folksy, folk pop, folk rock thing of the mid 2010s.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and I thought that song was decent, but then I heard it entirely too much, and now I just don't like it anymore.
I know the feeling. So, okay, here's one for you. And this is probably an unpopular opinion, but really, it's not just one song, but basically anything by Maroon 5.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just so overplayed. I just cannot listen to it. So one in particular is Memories. Do you remember that song?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's from a couple years ago, and I've heard it so much, and to me it's just such a kind of a poppy, light song that I don't like it. And it just, I know people love Adam Levine.
Yeah.
And I'm just not here for it. I just don't, I can't do it. Maroon 5. And I hate that because they're a good band, but I just cannot listen to it.
Yeah.
Anytime I hear his voice, I'm change it. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Maroon 5's a band that, they've had several songs that are like that.
Yeah, just so overplayed.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question now. How do you feel about Old Town Road? Lil Nas X.
Yeah, I liked that song when it came out, and at a certain point I just stopped listening to it, and I haven't listened to it since.
That one was incredibly played out. And I mean, I liked it for what it was at first, but then I'm just oh, I cannot listen to that song anymore.
I mean, I don't think I'm at that point, but also I haven't listened to it since it was popular, so
Yeah. Okay.
maybe I am at that point. I don't know.
And here's another one that just an artist in general. I hate that because I like this artist. I guess as a person, I mean, not that I know her, but Shakira. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like Shakira seems like she's so nice and like I can't listen to her. That song Hips Don't Lie.
Yes.
It's like just plays anytime I hear it. It's like a shudder. Like, oh, I don't want to listen to this. And I don't know why. Like, I don't remember it being like super played out, but I don't know. I just cannot. I can't do it. And okay, Shakira. Here's another one. J-Lo. I'm just tired of J-Lo.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know. Like, no offense to J-Lo, like Jenny from the Block, like, but I'm tired of her. Like, and
yeah.
I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to hate on Latina musicians, but they both have distinct like sounds, and I just think like they were so popular that I just can't listen to them anymore.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't think I have any artists like that, like where they get overplayed and I don't like them. I mean, I do have artists I don't like, obviously, but like none where it's like
Right?
I've heard you
No.
too much and I used to kind of like you, but I just don't anymore.
No, that's me. Like, I definitely like will blacklist an entire artist. Like, it just can't. Like, well, no, I know an artist for you.
Who?
Ed Sheeran.
Oh, well, I've never liked Ed Sheeran. Him being overplayed is like a extra bad on top of that.
I got you. Okay, yeah. Because yes, that song, The Shape of You. If I hear that song one more time, okay? But just like hearing that song, I'm just like, oh my goodness. Just stop. Like, I can't. Poor Ed Sheeran. He seems like a nice guy too. No offense.
I don't care. I hate his music.
You're like, I do not even care about that.
Yeah, he's super popular. Like, that's not one where like hearing it over and over again made me like get tired of it. I was always tired of it from the first time I heard it.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's very true.
Although I do have a genre where I'm at that point, and have been at that point, and that's Christmas music.
This is a very divisive subject.
Yes. Because, I mean, yeah, there's basically like two camps of like people who are tired of Christmas music and people who love Christmas music.
Yeah, people who are already playing Christmas music this year.
Yeah, but, I mean, like, because it's so oversaturated and has been for years, like, I got tired of it in middle school.
Yeah.
And
really.
I've never been to the point where I'm like, okay, I'll listen to some Christmas music.
No, I don't like Christmas music either.
Yeah, the best I've gotten is like, I don't hate this song at the current moment that I'm being subjected to, but I'd rather be listening to something else.
Yeah, I do like, I like whenever, like every year around this time, like there's like memes and stuff about like Mariah Carey's Christmas album thawing out.
Oh,
you know?
Yep.
You like, get ready, Mariah Carey's thawing out to come back this year. I like that. I think it's funny. So I do like Mariah Carey's Christmas album, but that's it.
Yeah, no, I just tired of Christmas music and have been for forever.
Yeah, I definitely am in that camp. I know people who absolutely love Christmas music and have already started playing it even before Halloween has come around.
Yuck.
That's a problem with our society, and we need to stop it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, here's another. Now, here is an artist that I really do like and I think is immensely talented. Pharrell. Pharrell,
yeah.
I think, has so much talent, but the song Happy makes me very unhappy. Like, I cannot listen to that song. I can't do it. It's like definitely triggering. Like, I'm just like, ugh. But because it was so overplayed, it's not Pharrell's fault, you know?
Yes, definitely. That song was everywhere.
Yes, it's too poppy and it's too like peppy, you know? I'm just like, stop. But I mean, good for him for having a hit, but I just can't do it.
Do you remember the song Titanium?
Yes.
You remember who that was?
That was oh gosh.
Okay, looking it up, David Guetta and Sia.
Oh, Sia, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I never particularly cared for that song,
Yeah.
but, like, it being so overplayed, just, I can't stand it anymore.
No, I definitely agree. That is one that like, get out of here. Okay, here's another one. Do you remember Drunk in Love with Beyonce?
Probably? The name
Yeah, I
sounds
don't know why
familiar,
every time I
but...
say Beyonce, I want to say Beyonce. But yeah, Drunk in Love, that one's I'm just tired of.
Mm.
I haven't heard it in a long time, but
Yeah.
oh my gosh. Okay, so I just turned to the 2014 like year-end chart for the Hot 100 songs, and there's a bunch on here. So 2014, I must have like over listened to music apparently, because there's a lot on here that I'm just like, no, I cannot. Okay, first of all, the Let It Go song.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, there's not a worse song in the history of songs.
The Frozen song?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's just like, it needs to stop. Oh, that's funny. Shake It Off is on here, 2014.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't realize that's when it was. That's a very funny. What about, how do you feel about Meghan Trainor, All About That Bass?
I don't know that I dislike that song, but I never liked it. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel really strongly about that even now. But yeah, that did get played a lot.
I like Meghan Trainor, but I'm just like, that song is just too much.
Yep.
Too much, definitely. I feel like it's very funny because there's so many songs that I'm just like, turn it off. But this is the thing that I don't understand. There's so much music to choose from. Why do like the radio stations and people play the same stuff over and over and over and over and over?
Yeah. I mean, it's always been like that though, hasn't it?
Yeah, but why?
I don't know. Some people just like listening to the same thing.
We need to dismantle the system. So I probably mentioned this before, but I had a friend, like still, one of my best friends since like 4th grade. And okay, she would make me listen to the same albums over and over and over and over and over. And it never really bothered me. I thought it was kind of funny, like that was just like her little quirk. But there are some songs now when I hear it, I just turn them off because I'm like, she made me listen to those. It's very funny.
Yeah. What about the opposite though? Like, or well, I guess maybe not like the opposite quite, but like songs that you heard a lot and got tired of, but then like now you can listen to them, like getting some distance from them, and you're like, oh, okay, that wasn't bad.
Okay, let me think of that.
Well, I have one. So,
okay.
Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, yeah.
Because that song was everywhere the year it came out. And I just could not stand listening to it anymore. But getting some distance from it, it's a decent song. I don't hate it.
I agree with that. And it always makes me think of, like, the Olympics that year. They did, like, the U.S. Olympic team did, like, a kind of like a parody video of it. Where they were, like, lip-syncing that song. And they were, like, on the airplane. And, like, throughout the Olympics, they did, like, a whole thing. And it always makes me think of the Olympics now. And so, which it was really funny. Like, I liked, it was a cute little thing that our team did.
Right. Oh, God. That was part of that, though, because, like, that song was popular in a way where people kept doing, like, things with it.
Yes.
So that meant you had to keep hearing it.
Exactly, yes. So one of mine is Killing Me Softly.
I think I know that one.
The Fugees, Killing Me Softly with his song.
Okay, yeah, I think I've heard that.
That's one that like I will listen to. Like that's one that was really played too, but it's one that I will listen to. Like that when it comes on, I'm like, yeah. And that
Yeah.
was definitely overplayed.
I had one that Demons by Imagine Dragons, where I had a whole like ride with because like when I first heard it, I was like, this is a decent song. I like it all right. And then it got overplayed, and I was like, nope, not doing this anymore. But
And
now
now
when
you
I
can
hear it, I'm
listen.
like, yeah, it's fine. It got overplayed, but it's an okay song.
You'll listen to it. Okay.
Yeah.
That one's not bad, but I will say Imagine Dragons Thunder.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think I mentioned this before too, that when my niece was staying with us for a little while, like with my brother, she would listen to that song. Like I mean, she was a little kid, and she would play that song like over and over and over and over. And so now I just can't.
Yeah.
Kids will do that to you though, man.
Yes.
Like they just get stuck on one, like hyper fixated on one song,
Or
and then you just cannot
movies,
stand
or
to hear it.
yeah,
Yes,
annoying.
or books, like whatever. Yeah, it's not a good one.
I mean, and that song's annoying to begin with.
Oh, definitely. It's just like, ugh, I don't know. I can't do it. So another song that I used to think was like, oh my God, I can't listen to this anymore was Ricky Martin, Livin' La Vida Loca.
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar.
And so that one, I always thought was just kind of a funny song because it was so overplayed. But now when I hear it, I just think it's funny because it was just like people really were like hyped up about Ricky Martin back in the day. And it's just funny to me. So it doesn't bother me anymore. It's like one of those throwbacks.
Yeah.
Like Rihanna's another one that like that you hear a lot and she does, but it doesn't bother me. Like that song Umbrella, or let's see, I'm trying to think of another Rihanna song. Oh, she had like Disturbia, like that's another one that
Yeah.
like, and even though they were, I feel like overplayed, like I still will, like I like them, I'll listen to them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to think of more stuff.
Okay, so let's see. Let me think of another one.
Yeah, I'm having trouble remembering stuff.
I know, like I'm trying to look at
21 Pilots. I liked them when they first started doing stuff.
Okay.
And then like they just got so overplayed that I'm I don't like them that much anymore.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, and that's an artist, yeah, that like I think any of their songs now that so I amend my previous statement of saying I don't really do that with artists. I just thought of one I do.
Yeah. Okay, so here's like some old school, I know I've said this too, like some old school New Orleans beats, like I think like Back That Ass Up by Juvenile. That's one that like, okay, so anybody here, you start hearing that music, like you're like, yeah, like you get pumped up about. So I think like that's one of those ones that like I've heard a bajillion times, but it's still like just reminds you like New Orleans stuff, you know? That's a funny one. I would say funny, but you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought of a lot of classical music. That's another genre that like, cause there was that whole thing where like, oh, if you play classical to kids, it makes them smarter, which isn't like a substantiated claim at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know a lot of dumb people, so I don't think that works.
No, but it's like it was based on a study that was wildly misinterpreted. But because of that, I heard it a ton as a kid. And there's a lot of classical songs that I just cannot stand now. Like Vivaldi's Four Seasons, like particularly Spring.
Oh, yeah.
Hate that one.
I don't mind it, like, I mean, but it does seem like I've heard it a million times.
Right.
But there's also some that, like, I've heard a million times, but I really love, so...
Yeah, I can still listen to Beethoven. Most Beethoven, at least. Oh, and I mentioned this one on a previous podcast, but O Fortuna, just because you hear
Yes.
that, that is the go-to, like, high-tension, anxious, like,
Yes.
dramatic song, and I don't like it because of that.
You don't like it.
Yeah, I've heard it too much.
Yeah, exactly. I feel you on that one. I could see that.
Yeah.
Let's see. God, I just keep going back to Ed Sheeran. Like, sorry, Ed. Like, just can't handle it.
Okay, I'm looking at these, and 2017 must have been the year I fell off of, like, hearing popular music, because this is the first time I don't recognize, like, a lot of these songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me go. I remember seeing, like, was it 2015? Where I was just like, what? I don't remember some of these. No, I remember some of them. There's another Maroon 5, Sugar. No, leave me alone, Maroon 5.
See, like,
Stop haunting my dreams.
all the Maroon 5 songs are so generic and, like, in title and in sound that I'm just like, I can't tell these apart anymore.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, see, like, I don't know hardly any of these for 2018.
Let me go to 2018. Let me see if I know.
So now we're just talking about years of music.
I know. Well, you know Drake.
Yes, God's Plan. I know that one.
Oh, Meant to Be. Okay.
Yes, I've heard that one.
That one kind of like, stop singing it. Oh, gosh. Havana.
I had not heard that one.
Camila Cabello. Havana, ooh, na, na. That one's another one that got super played out. Like, sorry, I'm not here for it. Of course, I still like Post Malone. Like, I'll listen to his stuff over and over. I like it. Another Maroon 5, Girls Like You. Stop it, Maroon 5. Just go hide under a rock for a little while. Sorry. So I will say, like, Juice WRLD got, like, overplayed, especially,
yeah.
when he died. But I still, like, I like his stuff.
There's that one that got overplayed that I still liked. I don't remember the title. Is it Shadows or something?
Lucid Dreams.
Yes, yeah. That one,
Yeah.
That one I definitely heard from that era, but I still thought it was a decent song.
I still like, it's still on my chill low-key playlist I listen to on airplanes, so yeah. I just listened to it because I went on a trip.
Okay, I don't think I know any of these 2020 ones.
Really?
I don't even know some of these artists. Like, previously I could at least tell the artists, but...
Oh my gosh. You are just not up. Well,
No.
you know Dua Lipa?
Oh, Watermelon Sugar.
Oh, that's another one.
I've heard it maybe like once or twice, but I am familiar with it at least. Like, oh, WAP, know that one.
That was a good one.
Wait, Selena Gomez is back?
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, dude, Selena Gomez is good. Oh, so Olivia Rodrigo had gotten like really played out Driver's License, but I still like that song.
I'm familiar with the artist, but not the song.
Yeah, you gotta listen to it now.
50 Cent's on here? In 2020?
What song?
The Woo? He's a featuring artist, but...
Oh, I don't know that one.
No. Yeah, a lot of these, like, lower down ones get kind of,
Yeah, kind of like what?
Yeah.
Okay, what about Justin Bieber?
Well, I was, right at the age for the, like, anti-Justin Bieber hate mob. Like, at one point in time...
Are you a believer?
No, I was an anti-believer. Like, because, I mean, there are artists that get this every however many years where, like, people decide to just despise them for no good reason.
Yeah.
But, like, at one point in time, the video for Baby was the most downvoted, or thumbs down video on YouTube.
No! Oh, that's mean.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't care either way now.
Yeah.
That wasn't even overplay, that's just, like, it was popular to hate him.
I like some Justin Bieber, like newer stuff from him, but some of it I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah.
Too poppy.
Okay, yeah, I also don't know any of these songs from 2021. Oh, I know this one. Lil Nas X song I've heard.
Yeah. At least you know one of them.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the top 40 and I don't think I've heard any of these except for one.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I like how this has just become us looking at year-end charts.
I know.
Kind of
So,
derailed
like,
our own,
we did derail, but it's kind of fun, though.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to 1998.
1998, oh my gosh. Mine doesn't even go back that far, my little drop-down box.
Mine does. Mine has all of them back to like 58 or something.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know most of these songs.
Name something. I'm gonna see if I know it.
Too Close by Next. The Boy's Mine by Brandy and Monica.
Oh,
You're
yes.
Still the One by Shania Twain.
Yes.
I know the artist. I don't know the song for that one.
I know that one. That one was super overplayed.
Okay. Nice and Slow by Usher.
Oh.
How It's Gonna Be by Third Eye Blind. I don't know that song, but I know the artist.
Those are my jams. Both of those are my jams.
Oh, My Heart Will Go On and Getting Jiggy With It. I know those.
Oh my gosh. Oh, those two can go away. Although My Heart Will Go On. You have to sing along. It's just a rule.
I like that song.
Yeah. Celine Dion was one of those that so like the Titanic, when Titanic came out, so Celine was all over it.
Right, yes.
Yes. Those were some good ones. Oh my gosh, Smash Mouth.
Oh yeah. They definitely got overplayed, but I never disliked them. I still like All Star.
Well, I think it's funny because, like, I used to, like, be totally into them, like, circa 1998, okay? Like,
oh, yeah, you were into them before they were cool.
Yes, and now when I listen to it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, we really thought this was, like, it, you know?
Look. It's because of the memes. Like, I've never disliked All Star, but the memes, to me, really make All Star. Like, that's one meme I never got tired of.
Yes. Yeah, there are definitely some that, like, I will listen to over and over. That's really funny. Like, it never gets old to me.
Yeah.
I feel like J. Cole for a while was, like, being overplayed, but...
See, I've heard the name, but I don't think I've heard anything by him.
Hello, he went platinum with no features.
Oh yeah, that's that stupid... That was a thing I heard a lot.
Yeah, like, I still say that. Anytime somebody says J. Cole, I'm like, he went platinum with no features. Like, automatically.
Okay, you know what? Here's a hot take. I don't think platinum really has the same meaning it used to, because streaming is different than record sales.
It's definitely different. Yeah, I definitely agree with you.
And hot take, I don't think it matters anymore.
No.
Who cares?
It doesn't matter. But apparently that was a big achievement, and so now I have to say it because I heard it so many times.
Right, yeah. Well, everybody kept saying that, so...
Yeah, definitely. And to me, okay, like, T-Pain... T-Pain never gets old to me.
I never heard much T-Pain. I mean, I'm familiar, but...
I love T-Pain. He's always, like, featured. But that guy is very talented. If you ever watch, like, interviews or... like, stuff with him, like, he's very talented.
Well, I know people would make fun of him because of the auto-tune.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I've never had a problem with auto-tune. I think we talked about this on the podcast before.
I think so, yeah. I'm a fan.
Yeah, so this just went from, like, general music from songs that got overplayed.
I like it. It's like an organic, conversation here, So we gotta riff off of the next topic, How do you feel about Katy Perry, though? Like, some of her stuff has been really overplayed.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I've never particularly liked Katy Perry songs, but at the same time, none of them I ever got tired of.
I've gotten tired of Katy Perry, and I'm just not a huge fan. But, no offense to Katy Perry, like...
Yeah.
She's got skills, but I'm just kind of like, eh.
I mean, she's one of those artists, though, that wasn't just, like, one song getting overplayed. She always had multiple songs that would get overplayed.
Just like Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should start looking at the alternative charts.
Yes, good idea. Okay, in the meantime, I thought of another one. Macy Gray, Give Me One Reason.
I've never even heard that song.
Oh my gosh, that song I do not want to listen to anymore, ever. It was like an old song, and I've just heard it too much.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know a really good one. The White Stripes, Seven Nation Army.
Oh, yes. That one was very overplayed.
Yeah, it still is. It has become the sports song. Like, every stadium plays it now.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like it. I've never, like, really cared for it, but, like, just hearing it all the time, I cannot stand it now.
That's so funny. Let's see. Sometimes, like, the Black Eyed Peas, I'm just like...
Oh, yeah.
Don't feel like listening to you.
I never really liked the Black Eyed Peas, though, but they definitely got overplayed.
Yeah, it's, like, so much.
Well, hey. Huh. That's surprising to me.
What?
I'm looking at some of the, Death Cab for Cuties, You Are a Tourist was #1 on the alternative chart for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that either.
Oh, here's another one that I kind of like, Little Talks by Monsters and Men. I don't know if you've heard that song.
It sounds familiar.
It's part of the kind of, like, folksy, like, folk pop movement of the 2010s.
Okay.
But, yeah, that's one that I went from liking to, like, it being overplayed, and, like, I'm just tired of it, I don't want to listen to this anymore, to me being like, okay, this is okay.
Yeah.
I can listen to it again now if I hear it.
Exactly. Oh, here's a funny one. Okay. You probably don't remember the song. Miss New Booty by Bubba Sparks.
No, don't know that one.
That one was played a lot, and it's such a, like, goofy song, but, like, every time I hear it, I just love it. I'm just like, it's so funny to me. Miss New Booty. I just think it's hilarious.
Yeah. I thought of another artist, actually. Arctic Monkeys, which...
Oh!
I don't know if, like, you heard this, but they were all over the place on alternative radio, and I just, like, I liked it's from, like, one particular album, and I liked that, those singles at first, but then I just kind of, like, got tired of it.
Yeah.
And I guess they're fine now, but I'm still just kind of like, eh.
Well, that's a band I haven't, like, heard about in a really long time.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Nickelback.
I've never liked Nickelback, but I was also, like, part of the like, irrationally hate Nickelback crowd that I started doing just because everybody else was doing it. But I never liked their music, so...
I think it's so funny. Like, the Nickelback backlash is so funny. Like, because I liked Nickelback, like, back in the day. Like, I never thought anything of it. And then, like, when I realized there were, like, all these people who, like, absolutely irrationally hated Nickelback. And even now, like, there's still, like, references and, like, TV shows and stuff, like, pop culture of, like, Nickelback being, like, the worst band. And I just think it's so funny because it's not warranted, you know?
Yeah.
Or I guess maybe some people think it's warranted, but...
I mean, I think it is, but...
I think it's funny.
But a part of that was it just became popular to hate Nickelback, so other people started hating Nickelback even without having a reason to.
Well, and now it's like a running joke, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it has been for years.
Yeah.
Also, like, I'm just noticing something. It took till, like, I'm looking at these, this is a list of all the #1s on the Billboard Alternative charts, and there are, like, 2 artists with women as singers.
Really?
Like, on here, up to 2015.
Wow.
Which is horrible.
That is pretty horrible.
2016, still only 2.
That's terrible. I wonder why.
I don't know. Because, 90s alternative had plenty of women singing. You had, Garbage?
Yeah.
What's the other? Alanis Morissette would sometimes get played on alternative radio.
Yeah. Fiona Apple.
I'm trying to think of there's this one band I'm blanking on.
And then, like, I guess later on, like, Evanescence.
Yeah.
Tattoo. Do you remember that band Tattoo? It was like like, were they, like, Swedish or something?
Oh, no, I don't remember it. Hole, that's who I was thinking of.
Hole, yes. Garbage, yeah. Definitely. We used to have a lot more female alternative. Where did they all go?
Well, it's like rock started becoming a lot heavier I mean, it's always been, like, compared to pop, when those two were separate. Like, pop had more, female artists, but...
Yeah. You know who was being played a lot, like, a couple years ago was Migos?
Oh, yeah.
And I like Migos. Like, I want them to come up with some new stuff.
I never really cared for, Migos, but I didn't
Come on, you didn't like Stir Fry?
I don't know that one.
Oh, you can listen to it. Oh, Cardi B's another one. Cardi B, like, gets so played.
Yeah, I don't... I don't hear a lot of Cardi B, so...
I mean, now you don't. You don't hear it, like, recently I haven't, but, like, for a little while, she was, like, being so played. And I like Cardi B. Like, I think she's entertaining, but people, like, can't stand her, and I think it's just funny.
Yep, and we're back on talking about...
I know.
random artists.
That's how it go. That's how the conversation flows. Okay, so we can get back to our original topic of what are some super played out things that you can't stand and listen to anymore.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, like, what just makes me, like, shudder.
Oh, All the Small Things, but I also never liked that song, so...
I like that song. That song I will stop and listen to. Like, if it comes on now, I'm listening to it.
I like Blink-182's other stuff, but it's such a, like, I think that's one of the worst vocal performances Tom DeLonge's ever done. And it's just, I don't know, it's such a whiny song, like, even in
it is whiny. It's very whiny, but...
like, not even, like, I don't know.
And it sounds like, so I listened to this the other day, actually, and it sounds like, you ever listen to songs, like, after a long time, and you're like, I feel like it's so slow. Like,
yeah.
I feel like it needs to speed up a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's really funny, though. I'm trying to think of another band, let's see, or a song. Oh, you know what, another like, artist in general, like, with some songs, Enrique Iglesias.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, he was super popular for a while, and, like, I don't really want to listen to his music.
Yeah, I could definitely see
Anytime something comes on, I'm like, no, go away. Heard it too much.
Yeah, I don't think I ever really liked his stuff.
No.
But it did get played a lot.
Yeah.
You ever have that feeling with Green Day? I know they've had, like, years of really popular songs.
Yeah, Green Day doesn't bother me. I mean, they had years, you're right, absolutely. But to me, Green Day's more like a nostalgia.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. Like, just kind of reminds you of, like, when I was, like, a lot younger.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I mean, they've never bothered me either, but maybe their songs just stand up to being played a lot better. I don't know.
Yeah, some songs can, like, overcome that. Like, they're still like, oh, you love listening to them even now, Yeah. Even though they've been played so many times.
Although, like Linkin Park, because they've had a ton of songs be super popular for a long period of time. And honestly, I kind of am tired of In the End. Like, I don't dislike it, but...
Yeah.
It's a good song.
I mean, I'll still... Yeah, but it did get played out. Yeah. I do like it, though. I mean, I'll listen to Linkin Park, but...
Yeah. I mean, definitely still a big fan of them. Like, it hasn't ruined the artist for me. It's just...
Yeah. Yeah, some of them, like, some songs are just like, I cannot listen to that again. And, like, you don't even want to listen to the artist at all.
Yeah. As we've established.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I know, I'm trying to...
I guess, I guess that's...
All right, I got one. Wait, I got one more. One more. Okay. Britney Spears.
Oh, yeah,
incredibly played out. But she is one that I will like, and that's, I think, a nostalgia thing too. And because I'm like, hashtag free Britney, that era.
Yes.
So I feel like I will listen to Britney just for support.
Yeah. That, Toxic's still really good.
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the best pop songs ever written.
Yes. I don't know. Anytime I hear Britney, like, randomly, I'm like, yeah, go Britney. Well, also, she's a Louisiana girl, and you gotta cheer for the Louisiana girls, so.
Gotta rep your home state.
Yeah, you gotta rep the fine citizens of Kentwood, so. Absolutely.
All right, yeah, well.
But, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you got any, thing else to add, or are we done rambling about artists while sometimes talking about
I feel like
songs?
I could ramble forever, but again, it's going to digress from the original topic. So,
yeah.
I think I'm all spent on played out songs, and I'm sure there are like a million more, and it'll just take me hearing them to like, remember that I absolutely hate them. So, but, I think we've exhausted the topic for today.
Yeah, all right. Well, take us out.
All right. Well, this has been Beach View with another music topic for you. Tune in next time. Bye.
Bye.